juicy and savoury, perfumed with the floral notes from Sichuan peppercorns with a sour and spicy dipping sauce. This is my version of beef dumplings. Hey everyone, welcome back to another What Wednesdays show here at School of Wok, London's premier Asia cookery school. We have got a lovely little fun activity for today. It's going to be beef dumplings. We are making your classic beef dumplings. You can obviously do this with lamb, with pork, etc. So I've got some beef mince. It's a quite high percentage beef mince. You do want something that's around at least 10% fat, at least. Just make it nice and succulent so that your dumplings don't dry out too much. I've just kind of got some chopped up spring onions in here, some garlic as well that's just really finely minced and finely chopped, and some ginger too. So really easy. You just want to make sure everything is cut up really fine for this, and that's why the new range of cookery knives from School of Wok, just perfect for the new job. Going to season this up now. We've got some white pepper to go in, okay? So like a kind of a generous pinch, really. Tiny bit of sesame oil for aromatic purposes. We've got also some light soy sauce. Again, just kind of for the salt part of it. Tiny bit of Sichuan peppercorns. So we're just using crushed green Sichuan peppercorns that's been lightly toasted in a pan. And then just crushed in a mortar. Just gonna go in with the hand, give it a really good mix. Hands are really just the best job for this task. And what I'm looking to do is I'm just kind of trying to, almost as I'm trying to squeeze the meat through my fingers here. And it just really helps to bring everything together. If you mix it with a spoon, it's okay, but it really, once you get your hands in there, you get a much more uniform mixture when it comes to the filling. And once you kind of see everything coming together, almost like a ball of dough, then you know you're kind of in the right place, okay? So nice and kind of mess that's kind of come together, like so. So you can leave that to rest in the fridge for a few hours if you wanted to, or at least just for a couple of minutes whilst you kind of get the rest of your stuff ready, which will be the next step of this activity. Great, so this is where some people kind of get a little bit stressed out about things. Don't, okay, it's just a dumpling, okay? Just have fun with it and whatever you do. So you want to grab a little bit of your pastry here. You can get these pastries pretty much anywhere. They do kind of differ from brand to brand. Some might be slightly thicker, some might be slightly bigger. So you just kind of work accordingly, okay? So however much filling you put in there depends on the size of the pastry you've got. So I've got a tiny little bit smaller pastry here. So just about a heaped teaspoon of the mixture in there. Tiny bit of water, just a dab, and go around the edges of my dumpling. And then I just kind of bring this up, just like a little taco. And then what you want to do is start from one end here and just kind of pinch, and then start to make your first pleat by doubling up the pastry and then just pinching it against the other bit of pastry here, and then slowly work your way down. And then finally, when you get to the end, you just kind of pinch it shut, and you should have a little purse-like looking thing. Quite fun. Alrighty, well that only took a minute. Hey, so nice. Pleated dumplings, okay. They just need to be cooked off. So you can do a few things. You can pan fry them, like what I'm doing now. You can boil them, you can steam them, you can do them however you want, okay. So pan frying plus a little bit of steaming here. Got a non-stick frying pan in here. Plenty of oil in there just to stop it from sticking, just to stop the dumplings from sticking. So pretty high heat. I'm just gonna drop one in just to kind of test and see whether we get any kind of, any kind of bubbling. A little bit of bubbling right there. Yeah, tiny bit starting to happen. That's great. So we can sort of safely say, good, we can pop the rest of them in. I tend to just kind of do like a little circular pattern with my dumplings, almost like a windmill, but it's entirely up to you how you do yours. All you want to do is make sure that you can try and get, well, as many of them into the pan as you want, in which case I've got a few here, so they're going to be very tightly and snugly packed in there. I think I might be able to fit all of them in there actually. Well, maybe that one can go in the middle. So then the idea with this pan frying is to just kind of crisp up the bottom of the dumplings so we can get some nice color in there on the underside of the dumplings. And then what we'll do is we'll just get some water into the pan after a while. So every now and then I just kind of like to check if we have some crispiness and some color of these dumplings. Now that, my lovely people, that is a fairly good color. Okay, so light golden brown, lovely and crispy and a little bit blistered. That's kind of what you want. Okay, so once you've got that, what you want to do, just very, very carefully get your water, and it's going to spit back at you quite a bit. So just be really careful because you're getting water into a hot pan with oil. So you need to just kind of be aware that some spitting is going to happen. Okay. So then after the water's in, just want to cover with a snug fitting lid or a tight fitting lid. Obviously don't walk away and just leave it alone. Just kind of check every now and then. You do need to give it about 4 to 5 minutes from this point. 4 to 5, not 45. 4 to 5 minutes from this point, and what will happen is the steam will just cook the dumplings completely through, and it will start to go a little bit translucent, and that is when you know you're going to have some delicious dumplings. Right, so whilst the dumplings are kind of doing their own thing, we can just quickly make a dipping sauce for them. Really easy. I mean, traditionally you would just kind of get your 2 classic ingredients in there. That's going to be your light soy sauce. Okay, so that's going to be salty, obviously. And the portions, or the proportions rather, I usually give for is about sort of 2 parts soy sauce to about 1 part vinegar, but it's also up to you how you want to play this. So I'm going to use some rice wine vinegar today, so clear rice wine vinegar. Sometimes nice to have chinkyang, but if you're looking at something like beef dumplings, I would just normally just go for like a clear white rice vinegar. It just tastes a little bit cleaner. Some sesame oil as well, just, you know, because it smells and tastes really good. And then also the last thing to go in is, well, I like it. It's just a tiny bit of chili oil, just for a bit of heat and spice, because you know that's gonna be nice, okay? So chili oil, crispy chili oil in there, about a tablespoon or so, and just give that a really good mix, and that is your dipping sauce done. It's so quick, so easy. So these have cooked for about 5 minutes now since I added the water. Then this is where it gets a little bit tough, you know? How do you start taking them out of the pan? Just going to very, very carefully get underneath, lift, and then we're just gonna get a little bit of that sauce all on top. Maybe just around the sides, why not? Just a little bit extra in case you need it. And then finally, just as a garnish, a bit of spring onions always just helps. And there you have it, some delicious, delightful beef dumplings. Oh my goodness me, okay. It's meaty, it's beefy. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked this video, do check out the other videos that we've got on this channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Until the next time, take good care, and I'll see you soon.